As smart as big money is in this space, people need to understand that they're not infallible. They do make mistakes. They sometimes make big ones. And over the last 24 hours, it looks like there was a Shiba Inu whale that made a massive, massive mistake that I think people need to be aware of. So I think it's important to understand how market cycles play out. We go up, we come down. It takes a while to basically trade sideways before we again begin our run. And it looks like this whale did not approach things the right way. So what they did was in the last 24 hours, they liquidated 421.6 billion shib. This equates to just about $4 million. Okay. Now this whale's buying practices were not that good. All right. I'm sorry if you're watching the video at all, but what they did was on the way down from the height of the bull market cycle, they were buying, basically trying to catch essentially a falling knife, because we know how these bear market cycles play out. Major, massive retracements, typically 90+% for most altcoins. And that's what Shiba Inu did. You can see they basically tried to catch this every single time it dropped. Now, their smartest buy was actually probably late in 2022 before we had our massive run up. That would have been the time to really, really accumulate. But what they did was they waited all this time, 2.5 years. And then yesterday, they capitulated. They sold. They sold 421 billion shib for $4 million at a $6.25 million or $6.32 million loss. They took massive, massive losses. Now, why I say it's important to understand market cycles is we are just before some of the best times in crypto. We are before the halving. We are before alt season. We are before mass adoption. All these big things, these big catalysts for the market have not happened yet. But yet there are people who will mess this up. They'll liquidate their bags. They will get out before the truly explosive times in crypto, the time where theoretically Shiba Inu should perform its best. All right. And it's important that people don't make some of these same mistakes that even big money can make. Okay. Now, again, this is not financial advice. People can do what they want. But when I look at the SHIB charts, I see an uptrend. I see momentum building. There are hidden things that right now people aren't paying attention to. Right now, one of the biggest things we're fighting is our moving average. All right. We are fighting our 50-week moving average. You can see that we've gotten rejected a couple times here. That's what we're pushing back on right now. And the thing is when SHIB can break up through that, when it breaks through 4010, price can move a little faster. This whale cost themselves a bunch of money because they got impatient. That's why I've stressed patience as much as I can, because that's what these market cycles are about. People want to just get rich quick. They want quick pops to the upside. They want to make a 10x in no time. These are the times where, for the most part, you don't see that. Yes, we'll go through weird times like low caps are exploding and have been over the last week. We saw last year when meme season took off and we had new launches that were taken off. There are times like that, but for big blue chips, you typically don't see this massive explosive performance until very late in the bull market cycle. If you bought at the top, sorry, you have to wait almost 4 years to see those massive explosive times again. That's just how things play out. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people, they either got lucky in the space on a trade and then they get pissed off because they don't, or they just simply don't have a fundamental understanding of how the market works. They don't understand that we go through these periods of low demand and extremely high demand. Right now, we're starting to work our way up out of these low demand areas. And post halving is when that light goes off for a lot of people. And they're like, oh, crypto's not dead. It's doing well again. And then you begin to see the FOMO in. You see the worldwide adoption. I have people that I know that bought SHIB last time around. They sold, they liquidated, and they likely won't come back until that last year of the bull market. 2025 should historically be the best performing year of this bull market cycle. So that's what we're waiting on. Don't make big mistakes right now, because if you make a mistake during this time, you'll kick yourself forever. Okay. And as always, people can do what they want. I'm not here to give you advice on what to do. I know what I'm doing. I am prepared for this market cycle, and I hope everybody else is as well. So appreciate you guys as always. Don't make a $6 million mistake. Have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.